Happy Thursday, everyone. I hope everyone had a good Thursday. I just dropped off my brother at a cadet place, and I found a park nearby. It had some interesting statues and stuff, but then nobody there. Then some kids showed up, so I ended up going to a different park that I searched up on Google Maps. Totally forgot my mic, so I'm using my phone as a mic. It's just this odd feeling being here. It's like so peaceful. I mean, being at Westlock and stuff is also really peaceful, but then being in a park in the middle of a busy city, seeing all the greenery, it reminds me of like last month here in Edmonton. It was kind of like snow started to melt and everything was pretty dry. So when I went back home to Vancouver, saw all the greenery, it was like, there's so much life and there's so much oxygen and air and so much green. It felt so nice to be all around all that green. And this is kind of like that same feeling. Today I wanted to talk about food, and not just the food that we eat, but also the food that we consume through our mind. In Buddhism, there's something called the fournutriments, which I don't really remember about, something about consciousness, volition, sense, impression. The past few week or so, or over a week, I ate too much like spicy food and fried food, so my body feels kind of like really hot and my lips are chapped and dry and cracked. I just thought about the food we consume, the taste. It's salty, sweet, bitter, spicy, sour, hot, cold, how it affects our body, and also the food we take in through our mind, through our eyes, through our ears. The things we listen to sometimes are not so wholesome, especially nowadays with social media and so much disinformation and things like that. The things we consume through our eyes, the things we watch, the things we listen to or perceive through our thinking, our mind, has a big role in just how physical food, what we eat, affects our body. The different kind of food that we consume through our eyes, our ears, our perception, those can affect us in a positive or a negative way. Lately, instead of like listening to music while working or doing other things, I've been listening to some podcasts on Spotify. Taimanim's podcast series, Bang Thang Ko Bang Thang, which kind of translates to be your best friend of yourself, your own best friend. Listening to this podcast, I learned so many things compared to when like I just listen to random playlists, or like my Discover Weekly just has all kinds of music, which brings love music, rap music, hip hop, all kinds of different music, which brings about different emotions. Sometimes sad, sometimes romantic or whatnot. I'm just trying to be more mindful about the things that I consume and how it affects my body and my mind. Breathing in, I go back to the island within myself. There are beautiful trees within the island. There are blue skies of water. Breathing in, I feel safe. I enjoy going back to my island. Peace. See you tomorrow, guys.